Morning, students. Today we will talk about why the second law of motion is the real law of motion. The Newton's law, second law of motion, is known as the real law of motion because both first and third law of motion are contained in second law of motion. Now here we will see that how first law is contained in second law and how the third law is contained in second law. Now coming to first law is contained in second law. We know that from Newton's second law of motion, F is equals to m into A. Now if there is no external force acts on the system, then F is equals to 0. If F is equals to 0, then from equation 1, ma is equals to 0. But we know that the mass of an object cannot be 0. So the acceleration will be 0 because it is not possible for mass to be 0. So the acceleration will be 0. This means if there is no force acting on the body, then there will be no acceleration. It means that a body at rest will remain at rest and a body at motion and a body in the uniform motion will continue to move uniformly along the same straight path in the absence of any external force. And this is the first law of motion. So we can say that the first law of motion is contained in second law of motion. Now coming to next, that how third law is contained in second law. For this we are considering an isolated system made of two bodies A and B. Here is A and this one is B. Now let FAB is the force acting on body A due to B. Similarly, the FBA is force on body B due to A. If the rate of change of momentum of body A, it is equals to dPA upon dt, rate of change of momentum of A. Similarly, dPB upon dt is rate of change of momentum of B. So from Newton's second law we know that F A B is equals to dPA upon dt, and FBA is equals to dPB upon dt. Now the total force FAB plus FBA is equals to dPA upon dt plus dPB upon dt, or d upon dt of PA plus PB. Now if no external force acts on the system, then the rate of change of momentum must be zero. This means d upon dt of PA plus PB is equals to 0, and this implies FAB plus FBA is equals to 0, or we can write FAB is equals to minus FBA, which is Newton's third law of motion. Hence Newton's third law of motion is also contained in the second law. So we can say that both the first and the third law of motion is contained in second law. So the second law of motion is the real law of motion.